It's a black SUV with black wheels and the windows are tinted, but I'm not a cop. I'm a YouTuber with a nursing degree, honestly trying to figure my life out. And I just remodeled the inside of this camper with a brand new, fresh look. So I'd love to give you an update tour and then we can try to bake something inside the car using an air fryer for the first time. It's a gloomy day here in the Pennsylvania Poconos and I'm stealth camping at one of the resorts in a free parking lot. Since I took on the role of car living expert here on YouTube, I'm always striving to make car living better. And that means brainstorming, grabbing tools, and making changes. Let's start the tour with this desk setup. I needed more ergonomic seating position. When the desk was in the rear, I was using an office chair and I couldn't bend my legs at the knees. And I realized that the front floor has higher clearance. It means that it can be used for something better than just a fridge and an entrance. So along with this desk, I installed my front passenger seat. The seat has full back support with a headrest and it is so much more comfortable. On the table, I hard mounted with adhesive tape the iPad, a fake plant, and my LED lamp. I also reran my electronic cables so that I'm able to easily charge my phone, my laptop. The desk is LED lit from the bottom and we remounted my paper towel dispenser here because honestly there was no other option. I ended up removing my driver's seat headrest so that I'm able to bend over and reach the key ignition and door lock from the rear. Moving over to the kitchen area, I wanted to better utilize my vertical space and we have a bunch of new things. Finally, a wall-mounted spice rack. Now I don't have to dig into my cabinets every time I need a spice, and the bottles are glass, so they make a lot of noise. Well, they used to before I taped them with adhesive tape, so that helps a lot. I installed a new smart mirror. This is one of the ones used for makeup, but I'm using it here in a very unusual way. Hard mounted on the wall. Look how beautifully it opens. And yes, it's got LED lights, USB rechargeable. Now I can easily do my morning routine. On the left side, I ran wiring for a clip-mounted fan. It's a good location if I'm sitting in the desk or in the bed. I also mounted my temperature and humidity monitor on the kitchen wall next to my house outlet controller. And I also added a second LED light up top. Oh, a new mini air fryer that we need to test out later. This is the smallest one you can find online, 1.1 quart. I love the color and it's plugged into a house outlet from my 12-volt solar system with an inverter right behind the kitchen wall. Moving to the back, I finally chopped my bed down 5.5 inches. I'm so happy I don't have to read any more comments about my bed. It feels like a new bed. I can turn left and right, anything, sleep on my side. It's also a good area for me to lounge while watching my TV shows from that angle. Somehow I was also able to fit everything that was inside the bed for storage. It's a little bit tighter to get things in and out, but I'm able to now fully open the bed cover since we chopped it down. On the rear driver's side, I put my fridge and ran the power cables into a fuse box that's inside the bed with some wiring underneath the floor. I put a rubber mat underneath so that it prevents it from sliding when I'm driving. We have a new toilet, you guys. It's a similar design cassette toilet to the one I've used for 4 years, but this one has double the capacity for black water. 5 gallons. Now I don't have to empty it as often, which is amazing. Next to the toilet, I hard mounted my TP and wipes holder for easy access. Oh wait, I missed one amazing discovery that I made. My old trash holder was a generic $10 piece of cloth, honestly. It was awkward to use and the bags wouldn't expand, but I came across a smart solution. I'm almost more proud of this than my new bed. Using a cooler bag as a trash can. Ah, check it out. You can take out the plastic core, wrap a bag and insert it back. The bag will hold its shape, unlike my old trash holder, and the lid blocks the odor, and it just looks a lot nicer. Okay, who's hungry? I'm hungry. You're hungry, probably. Come on, be honest. We're gonna be baking a lot of stuff today. Like, I'm talking 3-course meal. Yes, excited? Me too. You know, what's a comfort food when it's raining outside and gloomy? What do you eat? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Pigs in a blanket. Right? Right? That makes sense to me. All right, we are working with Pillsbury croissants. This is for later. This is garbage. I'm just stretching the dough a little bit. We're gonna slowly take it and roll it. You guys know me, I like to make my food look good. So check this out. We're gonna give this pigs in a blanket more love, okay? Check this out. We're gonna be piercing, slicing like that. We're making these incisions. Okay, how can we give this pig in a blanket more love? It's gonna be glazed. We're gonna try to give it a glaze. Usually you use eggs for this, but I'm gonna put a little bit of butter so that it just melts on there. And my spice rack, thank God, coming in handy already. Check this out. Into the oven we go. With an air fryer, you do not need to preheat anything. We're gonna use this parchment paper, something like that will fit inside. Now I can transfer my pigs. And 300, I think. Go ahead, do 4 minutes. Oh, my inverter is yelling at me that I'm using too much power. So I need to reduce the power consumption. Let's see, if we turn off these lights, these are powered by... Okay, turn these off. Is that enough? Is that enough? Yes! It was enough. So I have a 2000... Ah! It's not enough. It's lying to me. That means the inverter is using too much power. It cannot handle so much electricity going through it. I'm so confused. No, it's asking too much power. It's gonna shut off on us, which I don't want to happen. Oh, I know. We turn all of these. This turns off all the outlets that are connected to devices. This one is not controlled by a remote. Theoretically, now it should be able to work. No. No, it's saying too much power. What if I turn off these? Turn off the lights. Is that... We're not celebrating. We're not celebrating. 10 more seconds. Yes! Okay, now we did it. Now we did it. Now we can celebrate. The inverter is not yelling at me. So yeah, like I said, it's a 2000 watt inverter. And when this is using close to 2000, plus my other electronics, they're using like 150, 200 each. So it's over the limit. We're fine. Right now it's not yelling at me, so that's good. Wow, it smells amazing in the car right now. So we're gonna keep them in there for 4 minutes and then we'll flip, do 3 minutes, and then we're done. Focus on the gold, because this is gold. For so long, I could never make anything like this in my car because I was always using stovetop cooking methods. Okay, I ended up flipping them. Now we're gonna put them back in. Yeah. So what I learned about the Poconos, it's basically, if you want to get away, this is where you go. There's a lot of resorts, a lot of state parks. There's zip lining, skiing. It's a cool place. And I'm just waiting for my air fryer. The moment of truth. You see the marks that we did? They stood out because the dough was able to breathe better. Yes, and it looks nice too. Oh, you hear that crunch? I'm done. Wow, you guys. It tastes so good. I can't believe it. The dough on the inside is so juicy because of the juices that came out from the sausage. You know what? Now I'm curious to know what else can I bake in that thing. I remember one time I tried to make a pizza in my Camaro, but that was like a joke, honestly. This is our chance to redeem ourselves. We're using a Pillsbury pizza crust. The thing is, this thing is not too big, so we have to make a dough that's the diameter of that. Woo! All right. A little too big, right? So we'll go ahead, chop. I'm gonna try to cut it into a circle. It'll be like a margarita pizza. One more right there. Question is, how are we gonna transfer this into here without damaging the integrity? Oh, okay. That's so interesting. So when I touch the air fryer, it feels hot, but the car is not like warming up or anything compared to when I use my stovetop. Like I can instantly feel the heat. So that's a bonus. That's a good thing. But yeah, honestly, I'd love to go out and show you around the Poconos, but it's like raining on and off, and it's gonna start raining later. That's the thing about the East Coast. It rains a lot, and honestly, rain makes me want to stay inside because I like being dry. Oh wow, we actually made a pizza. We just baked the world's smallest pizza. The edges are very crunchy.